Day 64. Week 10? Week 10. We were originally planning on doing a 17.9 mile day and then popping it into Glasgow tomorrow and popping out. But then on Far Out, someone was reading that on Tuesdays they have all you can eat pasta for like $7. And so now we are doing 20.1 miles and going into Glasgow tonight for all you can eat pasta. And just walked, ooh, that wind. Just walked upon this. I think it's another weather station. Oh, but look at the view this way. Wow. I forgot we weren't encountering this today, and now I have to wait here for a friend to take a photo of me. The guillotine. You gotta walk under it.
You survived!
It survived!
That seems viable.
Hello, snake. Moving very slowly.
Okay.
The longest footbridge on the AT. Wow, it's beautiful. All you can eat spaghetti. Plate 1 done.
Tricks do you have?
Chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla.
Second bowl. It's a kitty bowl. Hello. We are in... Oh, sorry if this video is moving around a lot. I have my resupply bag hanging from my arm. But we're in Glasgow, Virginia. We ate the all-you-can-eat pasta. Now I got my ice cream. And the all-you-can-eat pasta came with garlic bread. And I got a salad for health. The resupply is a little limited here. We realized that none of the other hikers in town have resupplied, so I snagged just some like things that they looked low on in there. Didn't really have a chance to evaluate my resupply yet, but this should do till tomorrow morning, and then I could pick up little odds and ends, eat my push pop when I'm done filming this. And we're staying in the free town maintained shelter, which is actually quite nice, and it has a shower, garbage. It has outlets. So this was sort of a not planned town stay, but it's working out not so bad. Hello. We are just getting started. It's just after 12:30. We're only walking 10 miles today, and we had a 12 o'clock shuttle here. So that's why the late start, but we were able to get a good lunch from the place where we got all you can eat pasta last night, and yeah, feeling very full. We'll see how these 10 hot miles go, full of milkshake and chicken sandwich and salad and such, but it's better than what I usually eat, so. It's really cool. That's where we came from yesterday. That little blip up over, oh, finger there. That's that funny weather tower we saw. So that's all what we did yesterday, or some of it. Good morning. Day 66. Pretty sure. Left camp not too long ago. It's a bit after 7:30, and just trying to beat the heat. We have a big climb later in the day, so, but a pretty cruisy morning actually. The first like 10 or 11 miles should be really nice, and then it's just like the last 6, as always, that will be painful. But it's supposed to be a beautiful sunny day, which I'm gonna enjoy because the next 3 days is just predicted to be rain, rain, rain. So, yeah, we're also gonna hit 800 miles today. So exciting. So we were just sitting at this river right next to me, eating an early lunch, soaking the feet, and I was laying them out on a rock to dry, and all of a sudden I feel this like an ouch on my foot. So I scream and yank my foot away, and there's a giant crawfish just looking back at me. He was like this big. This is next to my face. He was huge. He was like 5 inches long. And he was hefty. And he was just looking at me. He bit my foot, which was out of the water, bothering no one. And everyone looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, look. And everyone's like, whoa. And that's the most exciting thing that's happened to me today. My foot got bit by a crawfish at the river. Okay. Look what Gumby found. Oop.
Scary.
I walked right by him. And I was like, oh. Hello, it's just after 7. It's been on and off rainy since we got to camp around 3:30, but I got here, set up my tent, made my bed, threw my bear hang by myself on a, this is a fairly low branch, so it's not so impressive, but got water, did all that before it started raining. And then it's been on and off since, so just kind of been like hanging out in the tent mostly. Yeah, it's kind of windy, which is making me nervous, but I set out all my guy lines, which required borrowing some stakes from Gumby, because for whatever reason, when you buy a tent from Big Agnes, they don't give you enough stakes to put out all the guy lines. So hopefully, I also have my poles velcroed to the fly, so hopefully the tent stays upright, because before when I was sitting in here the wind was like blowing it sideways like the night it broke. So I just want to sleep tonight, because last night there was something outside the shelter that was making a lot of noise that was very large, and it was scary, and I didn't sleep. And then I finally saw a deer, but before I saw the deer it was scary. So yeah, it was a good day, not too hot, some big climbs, but got some trail magic from a random passerby and found this nice meadow and just been hanging out. It's been awesome. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow, even if it's rainy. Good morning. It's a bit before 9:30. Walked like 3 miles. Unfortunately, it's a little foggy and sad today, but well, mostly sad because we're approaching a place called Spy Rock, which is supposed to have an incredible view. If things clear up, I'll stop there for lunch. But if not, I'm going to the Priest, which is a shelter with a logbook where all the hikers write their trail sins. I am just such a goody two-shoes, I don't have any sins. I can think of 2. They're not so bad, but I'm excited to see what other people have written. Haven't decided if I'd read any to y'all or not, because, maybe this is sacred to the trail. But if there are some that are just too good not to share, I'll read them to you. So Spy Rock, or the bust. Spy Rock is supposed to have like 360-degree views. As you can see, there are no views. So I'm going to go another 3 or so to the Priest. With my current speed, I should probably be there by noon, a little earlier. That'll be a 14-point-something mile day by noon, which will be cool because I haven't really done that in the last however many miles because my feet were hurting so bad from those shoes. So I feel like I'm back, baby. We just got trail magic. Over there, those people They made us burgers and things. Great day.
I feel like I just took a shower and I'm like wrapped in my towel, but I don't want to take the towel off to like.
The same people who gave us Trail Magic last night, burgers, stayed. They're here till Monday, and they also are making pancakes. So I should give a shout out to the people who gave us Trail Magic. Cactus, Goomy Bear, and Not a Bear. There were two others, but I didn't get their names. They got there sort of like in the middle of all the happenings. But thank you so much for the dinner and the breakfast. If you watch this, which I didn't tell you I was on YouTube, but maybe you're watching. It was amazing. Like these 3 soggy days we're living in right now were made just like exponentially better by the fact that we had hot dinner and hot breakfast. They say you're not a real thru-hiker until you shit yourself. But both Gumby and I today made sure that we are not yet real thru-hikers. Just hiding from the rain by the bathroom.
Oh my god, that means
This family nearby saw us setting up our tent, and I guess we look miserable because they're like, "Oh, do you want food?" And we were like, "Okay," and they're like, "Give us 20 minutes." Thank you. Thank you, Brandon and family. Good morning. Today is a good day because we walk into town, 13 miles to town. The sun is also shining for now. There's still rain predicted, but it's better than what has been the last 3 days. Everything is just like wet, soggy. Put on your underwear, it's wet, like a bathing suit. Put on your shirt, wet. I saved 1 pair of dry socks for today, so when I walk into town, I can have dry feet and enjoy my lunch. So yeah, 13 miles to Waynesboro, and besides this hill I have to climb, should be pretty easy. Hey, so beautiful. Woof, good morning. Please move. I got places to be. We are sitting outside the cookout in Waynesboro, Virginia. I hitchhiked today and it was very fruitful. A fan on YouTube, Debris, picked us up. He recognized me on the side of the road, picked us up, brought us to cookout, and very, very generously paid for all of our lunches. So thank you, Debris. And if any, so if you see me on the side of the road, feel free to pick me up. We haven't checked in yet, but everything was very wet. Gumby, is there anything you'd like to say to your fans on YouTube?
So much pressure. Hi fans! I'm glad to be noticed.
So we went to this breakfast place today for all-you-can-eat pancakes. None of us got all-you-can-eat pancakes, but when we were getting ready to leave, the waitress told us that someone else had paid for all of our breakfast. There were 6 of us, and someone paid for our breakfast, and they left before we could even say thank you. So thank you to the kindness of that stranger who paid for our breakfast. It's so awesome. What a great way to start the day. 0-day food.